Surya, do you think innovation is important in the L&D space?
Absolutely. Well, Manas, I think there are a couple of things which are happening in the industry today. Two major things that are happening. The first thing that's happening today is disruption. So we are seeing a lot of dynamics in the industry. Business models are undergoing restructuring, major changes. We're also seeing at the same time that new players are coming into the market, to the industry. They're changing the rules of the game. They're playing with a new set of rules. The large, big corporations are struggling to adapt. So that's one change which is happening, which is a huge amount of dynamism in the industry. Technology is a big driver of this dynamics today. So today there's a need for organizations to upskill and upgrade themselves, to enable their employees to upskill and upgrade. And if you have to do that, then L&D has to play a major role, and L&D has to start innovating. Because the challenge for L&D today is to help organizations upskill its people on an ongoing basis. Help people get new skills on demand. The second major driver, I would say, is the composition of the workforce. So there are multiple generations of people working together in the same workplace. There are baby boomers, there are Gen X, Gen Y, and we're now talking about Gen G. So multiple generations working together. So they have their different preferences, different styles, their learning styles are different. And at the same time, the workforce is mobile today. The workforce is spread across the globe. So L&D has a need to come up with a training, with a learning strategy which will cater to all these generations, which will cater to a community, or which will cater to a workforce which is always on the go, which is always mobile, which is spread across the globe. To make all this possible is a humongous task. It's almost an impossible task. Only way that we can make it possible is through innovation, nothing else.
One, ready. So you talked about the importance of innovation in the L&D space. So in extension to that, I would like to understand from you how innovation is transforming the L&D space.
In a very big way. In a very, very big way. The first thing is the L&D practitioners today are focusing on the critical need to create learning interventions which are relevant, vibrant, responsive, engages the audience, and also enables the audience to achieve business results. So you might be saying that I've been not asking for the moon. I mean, you need to create programs which are responsive, vibrant, relevant, at the same time engaging the audience. That could be a big task. So that's where the innovation is coming into play today. So as you see today, L&D practitioners are in a very big way using social learning, informal learning, collaborative learning, crowdsourcing as strategies to capture, create and disseminate knowledge. Today there's a lot of research happening in the space of neuroscience, and today neuroscientists, they're working very closely with L&D practitioners, with instructional designers, with curriculum designers, with business and HR leaders to understand how brain learns. How can we optimize the power of brain to learn more? And L&D practitioners are linking these research findings with the learning interventions that are being. So that's another innovation which is happening. Technology is driving innovation in a very big way. Right? Talk about gamification, enterprise social media, videos, mobile learning, and technology is really enabling all these great ideas that L&D practitioners have brought to the table.
one of the best beautiful places of Paris, that is this park, Jardin du Luxembourg. I think every visitor should come here and take a view of it. Just have a look on this. I mean, you have been talking so passionately about innovation, the requirement of innovation in the L&D space, how it is going to transform the next generation. You talked about Generation Y, Generation X. Now, I would like to request you to give us some examples on this.
Sure. I think L&D professionals are really stretching their imagination today. And there are plenty of examples. Today, they are looking at delivering training through stories, training programs through theatre, training through music, training through clay modeling. So they're really stretching their imagination. So innovation is pretty much at play when it comes to learning. And let's look at communities of practice. They have been there for a very, very long time. If you look at the manufacturing industries, communities of practice, COPs always have been there. But the shape has changed completely today. L&D practitioners are leveraging technology to deploy communities for a global organization, for a workforce which is spread across the globe. They're beautifully using tools, enterprise social media platforms. They're using public platforms like Facebook or Yammer or Watercooler and so on. So phenomenal examples of innovation is very much.
You shared some interesting examples how innovation transforming the L&D space. Now tell me, how do you see L&D contributing to the business goals in future?
Well, L&D has to make a major contribution to business goals. I would say L&D has to take 3 steps. The first step would be to identify the business needs, understand and appreciate the pain areas of the business, understand the challenges that the business is facing. Then once you identify the business needs, then look at how you prioritize those needs and then call out the critical business needs. I think that's where the importance is. So once we kind of prioritize the critical needs of the business, then align your interventions to these critical business needs. That's where business will start seeing your relevance. That's where business will value the L&D function. If L&D cannot be relevant to the business, L&D will lose its value. L&D practitioners conventionally have been using this training needs identification approach, which is called TNI. But I think now we should move from TNI to BNI. BNI is nothing but business needs identification. Understand the business needs, align yourself to the business needs. And today you have the right tools, you have everything to do that. Data analytics, big data, predictive analytics is going to help the L&D practitioners understand what programs, what solutions can address business needs, what programs can enhance employee performance which can impact organizational performance. So the right tools are available today. The L&D leaders need to have the right mindset and the right skill set to be able to do this.
So do you think innovation and cost cutting can go hand in hand?
Well, what's the primary objective of innovation? I think the primary objective is to improve quality and reduce cost. So in that sense, I would say innovation and cost cutting go hand in hand. Often people ask, does innovation mean investment in sophisticated technology? Does innovation mean investment in expensive technology? But that's not true. Innovation is about finding the best alternative. Innovation is about finding the best answer to the problem.
it's about finding the most appropriate solution to the problem. It's not about finding the most expensive solution or the most sophisticated technology. So let me give an example. I think there's an anecdote. When Americans went to the space, they found that the pens they were using in the spaceship was not writing because of low pressure. Ink was frozen and the pen was not writing. They decided to launch a project and where they would invent a pen which will write in the space. And they did invent a pen. They spent a few $1 million to invent a pen which would write in the space, and they were successful in doing that. You know what the Russians did? They used the pencil in the space. So innovation is about finding the most appropriate solution. I think the question that we need to ask ourselves is, what is the problem that we are trying to solve, and what is the best possible solution to that problem?
Thank you, Surya, for sharing your wonderful insights on innovation in L&D space. I mean, you spoke very passionately on the requirement of innovation in the current generation and why it was required. I'm so very thankful to you for sparing your time with me. Hope to meet you very, very soon. Thank you very much. So here I am, Manas Satpathy, signing off from Paris. I wish you a very, very happy learning and keep innovating. Wish to see you very soon in another international exciting destination. Till then, goodbye. Bye-bye.